He comes in the night, just as you are drifting off to sleep, and suddenly you feel a heavy weight on your legs or a soft warmth settling against your chest. You might glance at the empty sofa or the unoccupied chair and wonder why he chose to lie on you instead of all that available space. Most people assume it is simply a search for warmth or a cozy habit, but the truth is far deeper than that. Behind this choice lies the complex neurobiology of attachment and an evolutionary logic rooted in survival. Once you understand the underlying science, you will never look at the simple moment the same way again. There are 10 distinct reasons why your cat seeks you out, and each one reveals something profound about both of you. While it is true that cats seek out heat, there is more to the story than just physical comfort. A cat's normal body temperature ranges from 38 to 39 degrees Celsius, which is higher than our own. To maintain this level, they must expend significant metabolic energy, especially during sleep when the body enters a resource-saving mode. The human body radiates approximately 80 watts of heat while at rest, acting as a living furnace. For a cat, you are not just a soft bed, but an external power source that allows them to conserve their own energy and fall into a deeper sleep. However, they could easily choose a radiator or a sun-warmed blanket, yet they specifically choose you. This proves that while temperature is the first layer of their decision, there are several more significant factors beneath the surface. This choice is not just about habit, it is deeply rooted in neurochemistry and a cat's extraordinary sense of smell. With about 200 million olfactory receptors, a cat's nose is 40 times more sensitive than a human's. For them, scent is not just background noise, but the primary channel through which they interpret the entire world. Your personal scent, a unique mix of skin oils, emotions, and even what you ate, is a constant that your cat knows by heart. To your pet, this smell is synonymous with safety, food, and the overall stability of their environment. When they lie directly on you, they are literally immersing themselves in this familiar olfactory landscape. This is a neurobiological reaction where a familiar scent lowers cortisol levels and allows their nervous system to relax more profoundly. Your cat hears you from the inside, and the rhythmic sounds of your body provide a deep sense of calm. From their very first days, kittens sleep pressed against their mother, listening to a heartbeat of 100 to 140 beats per minute. This rhythm is hardwired into their nervous system as a universal signal of absolute safety. Although a human heart beats slower, at roughly 60 to 80 beats per minute, the mere presence of a predictable rhythm activates an ancient calming circuit. Furthermore, a cat's choice of sleeping location is always a strategic decision regarding survival. In the wild, they are solitary hunters who are also potential prey for larger predators. When a cat sleeps on you, they are trusting you with their life and making you a vital part of their defensive perimeter. They can sleep more soundly because they believe you will alert them to any approaching danger. You might notice that your cat's schedule seems to mirror your own, and this is far from a coincidence. While cats are naturally crepuscular hunters, most active at dawn and dusk, domestic cats gradually shift their internal clocks to match their humans. A study published in 2020 confirmed that cats living with people spend more time awake when their owners are active and sleep when they do. This is a form of social adaptation where the cat restructures its biological rhythm because you are part of the same social unit. When you head to bed, your cat's body also prepares for rest, and the most logical place to settle is at the center of that unit. You have lived with this creature for years, observing their every gesture without perhaps realizing the ancient language they speak. Every yawn at your feet or rub against your leg is part of a precise, non-verbal communication system. As you begin to learn this language, you realize just how much your cat has actually been saying to you. There is a specific physiological moment that will change how you perceive your cat's proximity forever. When a cat lies on you and begins to purr, your body experiences an increase in oxytocin, the hormone of bonding and attachment. This is the same chemical released during physical affection between close humans or between a mother and her child. This is not just a poetic metaphor, but a measurable physiological reaction documented in scientific studies of human-animal interaction. Remarkably, the exact same process occurs within the cat's own nervous system. Contact with a trusted human triggers a reduction in their cortisol and activates their internal reward system. In these moments, two creatures from entirely different biological classes are experiencing the exact same biochemical bond. This is the definition of true physical attachment forged over millions of years of evolution. The specific place a cat chooses to sleep reveals exactly how they categorize your relationship. In the social structure of cats, physical closeness during a state of vulnerability is the ultimate sign of acceptance. Cats that merely tolerate each other will stay on opposite ends of a room, while those who trust deeply sleep in direct contact. By choosing to sleep on you rather than just near you, your cat has placed you in the highest category of one of us. You are not just a provider of food or a casual acquaintance. You are a being they can be vulnerable with. Beyond status, you also serve as a vital anchor of predictability in their world. Because cats are highly sensitive to change, they rely on patterns like your consistent scent and familiar movements to feel secure. When the world feels unpredictable, you are the one constant point of stability they can always lean on. Unlike dogs, who have been evolutionarily bred for thousands of years to depend on human packs, cats retain a much stronger sense of independence. When a cat comes to you, it is not an instinct of helpless dependency, but a deliberate choice made every single time. Their nervous system does not require them to be near you to survive, but it recognizes that being near you feels good. They don't stay because they have to, they stay because they want to be there. There is a specific moment when a cat finds their position on you, lets out a long sigh, and completely relaxes their muscles. In that instant, as their breathing settles, you likely feel a sense of calm wash over you as well. This synchronization of two different organisms is a form of mutual emotional regulation that goes beyond simple biology. It is a wordless conversation of warmth and trust that has existed between our species for ages. Please share in the comments where your cat usually likes to sleep and if this information has changed how you view those moments. You can subscribe to this channel for more videos that explain the daily behaviors your cat could never put into words. In our next video, we will explore the mystery of why cats stare at you and perform that slow, deliberate blink. Scientists have actually conducted experiments where people mimic this gesture, and the reaction from even strange cats was remarkable. It is yet another layer of the secret language that connects us to these fascinating animals. By understanding these subtle cues, we can build a much deeper and more meaningful bond with our feline companions.